Straight to the point, is Super Meat Boy 3D any good? Well, yes and no. It's a pretty mixed bag. The most glaring change for the franchise is the brave leap from 2D to 3D platformer, and it gives it a really admirable attempt. The game feels really clunky until you turn off the 45-degree snapping option, then the controls feel a lot more fluid. It didn't stop me from having major issues though, with where my character was in regards to the platforms. The best part of the game is very evidently its level design. This is genuinely the strong point of the game, which is perfect considering it's a platformer. Super Meat Boy is notorious for its difficulty, but the levels here never feel truly unfair, which is a compliment to its designers. Even with the difficulty of locating my character in a bit of bloat, I could still appreciate that the levels themselves were well designed. There's a good chunk of content in the game, about 75 levels, all getting progressively harder, a collectible on each level, which unlocks extra characters at milestones, and a much harder variant of the level, if you can beat it in a speedrun time, and man, oh man, those Dark World variations are hard. There's also a couple secrets scattered throughout each zone, giving access to a unique level with different mechanics, rewarding you with a secret character loosely based on the theme of the bonus level. I couldn't tell if the extra characters having slightly different modifiers were a good thing. One particular character was a lot faster than the default Meat Boy, and allowed me to beat one of the bosses much easier than I should have. It felt a little cheesy, but playing devil's advocate, this could be a friendlier way to allow new players to experience more of the content the game has. The graphics and cutscenes make it very reminiscent of an Xbox Live Arcade game, in every aspect from look and feel, right down to the amount of content it provides, which I would say makes it fairly priced for what it offers. Giving Explosion Man vibes isn't bad for a first attempt. Finishing a level gives an unskippable animation. There's a few variations of it, but after a couple hours of playing, it got very stale, considering you're encouraged to complete each level 2 or 3 times. Immediately after that though, you get shown the last couple dozen attempts all lumped together as a sort of shadow replay. This is a really nice way to approach min-maxing a level, and easing you into finding faster routes for your attempt at getting the speedrun time. Turning off 45-degree snapping made the game feel a lot better, but I still don't know if Super Meat Boy fits a 3D environment. Respect to the devs for trying something new though. Something a lot of franchises suffer from is a lack of innovation, so even though it doesn't quite hit the mark, it's not for lack of trying. Let me know what you guys think. Should Super Meat Boy stay for another attempt at 3D, or was it destined to fail by deviating from its core formula? So, should you buy Super Meat Boy 3D? If you understand that the replayability is strictly linked to difficulty and you enjoy that, absolutely, you'll get a decent amount of hours out of it. Otherwise, I'd wait for a sale or give this one a miss, because you're handicapping a lot of playtime out of the game if you don't enjoy speedrunning level times or doing harder parts of a stage for a collectible. If the game is on any subscription services at the time you watch this, then it's worth giving it a go, even if it's not your cup of tea. I'm going to give it 6.5 out of 10 lemmings. I can see the vision, it just isn't quite executed well enough.